Yo, 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 this is Mr. O. Yo, 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 this is Mr. O. And today we're going to learn about law of sines, ambiguous case, in a case of wherein we have the SSA, side-sided angle, and we're going to determine the number of possible triangle in a given case like SSA. Okay? All right, let's go ahead now. By now, we should know what is law of sine. The formula is A over sine A, angle A, B over sine B. Okay? For the SSA, that is side angle given. Okay? And again, if we have a partner, we have a side, opposite side and an angle. That is a go signal that we can use law of sine. Okay. Otherwise, we're gonna use law of cosine, which we can learn that one in a different videos that we prepared for you. So let's go ahead now here. Let's review law of sine here. I have here angle C is equal to 91. Side C, which is an opposite side to 91, is 32, and side B is 13. Let's try to solve for the triangle. So let's try to draw it. Let's say this is C, that's 91, this is 32, and let's say this angle B, that is 13 here, and this is going to be a side B, so we do not know angle B, and let's say this is side A, we do not know that, we do not know what side A. We have a partner here, that's 32, this is the angle, so we can say that we have 32 over sine of 91 is equal to 13 over sine of angle B. Remember that you make sure that your calculator is in the mode of degree before you start anything. Okay. So here we're gonna cross multiply them. So sine B times 32 is equal to 13 sine of 91. So divide here by 32, this is by 32, cross it out, and you get the inverse or arc sine of 13 sine of 91 over 32. So second sine 13 so 13 sine 91 32, and I got 23.97. So my angle B is 23.97 degrees. Since I know now what's angle B and I have angle C, I can find angle A easily by subtracting their sum from 180. So 91. So to get angle A, 180 minus 23.97 minus 91 degrees. So 91. So angle A is 65.03 degrees. Okay. Now we have angle A. This is 65.03. I can now find for side A using law of sine again. So my equation will be side A over sine of 65.03 is equal to 32 sine of 91. I'm going to cross multiply them to solve for A. So this will be A sine of 91 equals 32 sine of 65.03. Divide them all by sine 91. This will cross out, so therefore 32 times sine 65.03 divided by sine 91 I got A is equal to 29.01 or 0.1. And there you have it. I solved for the triangle here using law of sine. Okay. There are cases, a special case that as we're given a side A or side angle case, wherein we're not going to be able to form a triangle, or we can form just one triangle like the one on the board, or we can have two triangles. Okay. If you analyze this one here, if I have here a triangle, say this purple one, okay, say this angle A, this side A here is like a pendulum, that can transfer and place right here. This is still going to be A here, but this angle has moved that far. So let's say this may angle B, this will be another B over here, a B prime. And of course, it will also change your angle C here. This is your C here a while ago. Now it becomes this one here will be your C prime. So that shows you that there could be two possible triangles. And there are also times that this may angle A and this may side A here. And it's short. It's not enough for you to meet the side A. And why is the reason why there? Because the height of the triangle might be too long for the opposite side A. So this would be a case of no triangle. And like here, we also have a case that despite that this is the height, we have enough space for A here and this angle A. So there could be two triangles, no triangle, and one triangle only. And for that chart, here's the special case. Here's the formula. H represent the height of the triangle, wherein you multiply the B times sine A. Remember that A here is assumed to be the opposite side and the opposite angle. So here's the chart. If A is less than the height, then we believe that there's no possible triangle, no triangle. If the height and the opposite sides are equal, then we form one triangle, and that will be a right triangle. If the A is between the height and the second side, then there will be ambiguous case. There are two possible triangles. And if the A is greater than or equal to B, then we can say that we have only one possible triangle. Okay? So this is a chart that we have to remember. So I would like you to make sure that you have this on your notes and be familiarized with this formula. Okay? The main thing here is that you know the height of the triangle. Okay? We're good? So the letters could change. What is important is that you know that this represent the angle A and the side A, that they are opposite to each other. Okay? Remember, this case works for SSA only. If the case is not SSA, you don't need to check the ambiguous case. Okay? Let's try this one here. Okay? I have here angle A is 131, side C is 65, side A 17. So let's say this is my triangle here. There's angle A, which is okay. Angle A is of 2, so angle A is 131 here. Side A here is 17. And let's say this is your angle C, so this is your, and let's say this is your 35, okay? Again, first you have to know your A. Your A here is 17, right? Second step is that you have to know your height. Your height is, formula here is B sine A. B represents the second side, but in this case here, we're using letter C. So it would be C sine A. So C sine of A. So C here is 35 sine of 131. Using our calculator, we're going to get 35 sine of 131. And I get that the height is approximately 26.4. If you will compare the height with my opposite side, 17, we can say that the A is smaller than the height. So in that case, A is smaller than the H. Therefore, we will have no triangle here. And also, a common sense there, if A is 131, which is an obtuse triangle, there could be only one obtuse triangle in an repeat, there could be only one obtuse angle in a triangle. There could be two because you cannot have two 100 degrees, right? Because the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. So since there's only one obtuse angle in a triangle, it's 131, it should have opposite to that one to be the longest side. But in this case here, that's 17, this 35. Are you telling me that the obtuse angle, which is the largest angle in the triangle, would not have the opposite side to be the longest side? That doesn't make sense. That's why this one here is a no triangle. So let's do one more. Let's say here this time is angle C is 34 and I have C is 21. So these two here are opposite. So I'm not using letter A this time here. And D is 33. So if I draw that one, let's say this is my angle C, 34 degrees. And this is my 21, which is C. Okay? So the first step, I need to know the opposite side, which is here it's C is 21. That's basically your side A from the formula. Okay? So please don't be confused with that. Okay? Number two, get the height. The height is, again, the formula for the height is the second side times the opposite angle. The second side here is 33 sine of 34. Again, please, before doing all the ambiguous case, before finding the height, you make sure that you are in SSA case. So 33 sine 34, that gives us C is approximately 18.45. Okay? So you will see here now, not see here, not bad. That should be the height. Okay? So you will see now here that the C, or the opposite side, is greater than the height. Right? This is greater than the height, right? Okay? That's greater than the height. But what is your second side? The second side here is B, which is bigger among the two of them. It's bigger than the height and it's bigger than the opposite side. So it's going to be less than C, which is 33 there, or we can say that one as the B. Okay? So where is this fall? This falls on the ambiguous case. Okay? And there are two possible triangles on this problem. Okay? Again, please pay attention to the letters. This might be deceiving that the A, but in this example, we're using C. Remember, A is the opposite side. B here is the second side given, and H is the height. Okay? So again, that's why in this case here, there are two possible triangles. Okay? All right, let me give this problem to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like you to state the number of possible triangles by identifying the opposite side, giving me the height, and follow based on the case given here for you. So to justify your answer, okay? Pause your Chromebook and try to answer 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? All right, so there you go. I hope you have tried it on your own. One, two, three, four here. Make sure you have tried it. And for the answers for this problem, there you go. The first one will have one triangle. Second one will be no triangle. And three and four will have two triangles. Let's try this problem here. This is one of the questions from a while ago. And let's solve it. And we know that there are two possible triangles here, but let's prove it. So we have angle A is 17 degrees. Opposite that one is 9 kilometer. That's your A. And let's say your C here is 29. That's your C. So there's angle C, there's angle B here. Okay. So we know that the opposite side is 9. And let's get the height. The height is C times sine of angle A. We're going to try to get the height. So the C here is 29 sine of 17. That will give us, C will give us 29 sine of 17. The height is 8.47. Since the height is smaller than the opposite side, just 9, just A. Check the third side. The third side is 29. So that is even bigger. That means there are two triangles possible here. Okay. Now we're going to try to solve this and identify and solve the triangles here, the two cases here. Okay. So what are we going to do? So since we have case one, we're going to solve it normally. Okay. Case one here, we know that angle A is 17, side A is 9, B is unknown, angle C is unknown, but side C is 29, and side B. We're going to use law of sine. 9 over sine 17 is equal to 29 over sine of angle C. Okay, we're gonna solve that one using law of sine. Cross multiply there. So angle C is the arc sine of 29 sine of 17 over 9. So angle C here is 70.4 degrees. Okay, it is 70.4 degrees there. Now we can find angle B by subtracting A and C from 180. So 70.4 plus 17 subtracted from 180, I get 92.6. So this becomes 92.6 degrees. Now we can find for side B. Okay, just punch it in the calculator. So 9 sine 92.6 sine 17. That gives us B. It's approximately 30.8. 30.8. Okay, kilometer here. km. All right, so we know now on this triangle, let's say the case one here, this is my A equals 17, that's 9, C is right here, which is 70.4, the B is going to be here, 92.6, and we know that side C is 29, and side B is 30.8. Okay? All right. For case 2, we know that this 9 here can swing, go this side here. So the triangle, let me need space here. The triangle could swing like this way, okay? The original triangle, for you to see it, was like here a while ago. This was angle A, this was 17, this was the angle C. Now it's going to be C prime here. That's the second case. The B here was here a while ago. Now it will be now the B prime. Okay, so that's the idea. Okay, just want you to see it. So I'm going to remove that one. Okay. So again, A here is 17 here. And then your C a while ago was 70.4. The C a while ago was 70.4. This was your C a while ago, 70.4. For you to get this new C, the C prime, you just have to subtract 180 from the original C. Okay? So 180 minus 70.4, that will give you 109. This new C prime is 109.6 degrees. This one here is 109.6. That one there, okay? And your side A will still be 9 there. This will still be a 9. Your side C will still be 29. That's not going to change there. So again, let me go back. Your triangle will be something like this. This is your 17. That is your 9. This is your 29. And this is your A. The new C prime is 109.6 degrees. And for us to get the new B prime, you can just add, to get the B prime, it's 180 minus 17 minus 109.6. Okay? So 180 minus 17 minus 109.6, that gives you B prime to be 53.4 degrees. So this is 53.4 degrees. Okay? And you will need to find the new B because it becomes shorter now. Okay? A while ago, B was the longest one. Now it'll be shorter. You're going to use law of sine again. So it will be 9 over sine 17 equals B sine of 53.4 degrees. So cross multiply that one. That will give you a B here. 9 sine 53.4 over sine 17. So 9 sine 53.4 divided by sine 17. So your B now is equal to 24.7. So if I ask you to arrange your answer properly, so your case 2, your A, B, C prime, your A still remains 17 and opposite that one is still 9. Your B prime now is 53.4 degrees and the B here is 24.7. Your new C is 109.6 and the C there remain the same, which is 29. So there you go. We solved case 1 and case 2 here. And that's how you apply law of sine. determine the number of possible triangle, and that's how you solve if you're given, if you have a case wherein there are two triangles. And I hope you learned something. As always, kaboom.